your blinding rhythm as you spin to the stars. It's higher where you are. Listen, butterfly, I got a picture to see. Painted on your back, dramatic catastrophe. Wispy swirling, spinning, sparky hooks into me. You're high, you're my love's dream. You're a mixed match, what's that calling out to me? Never thought in my whole life that I would get to see such a beautiful mess. All my favorite things, you make me drop jaw. You're a collage.
It's about a terminally ill young man, and I was really sick in my early 20s, and just really depressing, bad time, and I wanted to be out there making my movies. I had these crazy ideas because I was alone a lot, and I wanted to make a movie about a dying young man who refused to be dying, and in fact just did the opposite and chose to live like it was his last day, and that's what he's doing, and he kind of loses his mind over the course of this night, and those were the feelings I was experiencing, kind of cooped up, going nuts, and I wanted to get that out and get it out in the world, and that's what this movie is. I don't want to ruin anything, but there's some naked surprises. Putting myself in it was kind of actually an afterthought, but I think it kind of sees the whole complete, specific, crazy vision all the way through, you know? I mean, I wrote it, I directed it, and being in it, it's like, it's just complete. It's one whole thing, and yeah, it kind of is a weirdly liberating thing to be doing what I do in the movie. It's very crazy and wild and out there, and you know, my mom told me to snip a couple things out, but I couldn't justify doing that, because if it was any other actor, I would have done the same thing.
Well, I've never had the feeling that I would be an actor forever. I think that I really enjoy what I'm doing, and if it comes to a place where I'm not happy anymore, I don't have a problem saying I won't do this anymore.
What happened?
You know, it was a pretty rough night for me. Team Chris was sort of in the dumps, but it's all good. I'm going to get back up because that's what I am. I'm a champion. So, you know, next episode, you got to watch and see what happens, but I think I step up my game, make all you at home proud.
How many sugars do you take in your coffee?
0.
No coffee?
No sugar.
Oh, no sugar.
Yes, coffee, no sugar. Black.
Milk or black?
Black. Black.
You know, we were coming up on when we're going to shoot this thing. What are we going to do? And so, with the support of everybody involved, it was just, why don't you do it? You know, and then I thought, yeah, well, why don't I do it? You know, if I have to trust somebody, an unknown, quote unquote, then I just felt way more comfortable trusting myself. Because if somebody's going to fuck up my own movie, I'd rather be me. It's hard to take myself seriously, let alone I can imagine what the other actors had to deal with. And I was giving them notes with my underwear on, pink underwear. There really wasn't much fleshing out. When I started writing the script, it just kind of, he formed, the character formed, and then I kind of just went with it to see where that would go. But so desperate to not be alone, and that desperation pushes everybody away so far that it ends up sealing his own coffin, you know? I mean, literally. I think I was kind of really learning what the movie was in the editing room, because I don't think I knew really what it was. I mean, I knew what I was setting out to do every day in every shot, but it really formed in my head in the editing room. So I can't really point to one thing, really, the discovery, but I feel like almost the whole thing was that. Basically what he's saying is that we should just be doing what we want, you know, and the rules that he's laying out, I mean, that's questionable, but I'm just talking about the core idea of we should be doing what we want only, and not really caring what other people think. I mean, I think there's something really nice about that.
The party's not going anywhere.
I literally can't. You're shaking.
The feature, American Animal, I think it was daring, it was creatively stirring, it was expansive in terms of the exposition of the dialogue, the characters. It was rampant, it was invasive, but in a very good way. It was like an emotional rape, a la Kubrick, almost like a Cassavetes kind of feel. It had that indie kind of sense, but it was also very fluid and it captured my attention. And I think that's the most important thing with American films. You can sometimes lose yourself in the, subversively influenced mass media machine that can, at times, deter what real filmmaking is.
Really honest. I mean, I really liked it. He really managed to take a character who, from the outside, you would kind of just think that he was insane and crazy, and really kind of made you understand what was going on, especially towards the end. He kind of was able to make such a complete picture of this character, which I thought was really brilliant.
There are so many innuendos that everyone in society is either experiencing or thinking at one point, but they don't want to admit it. And when you put it all together in a small space like you did, that's why I said it was awkwardly weird, because it's like bam in your face, but it's brutally honest to be quite frank. I actually loved it.
It was wonderful. I was following him with my eyes and my heart, a little bit with my mind. I'm afraid I'm too susceptible to do what he does, so I shouldn't watch too many of his movies, but I enjoyed this one very much.
A really clever comment on how we've all become so obsessed with our image. Again, it's like this Americana brainwash culture that we're embedded into circumstantially, and I think that with this short film, in a very comedic yet concise way, it made us all understand that there's a bigger picture outside of this superficial bubble that we're all stuck in, and that's beautiful.
The short film, that was another one that just kind of slapped you in the face. It is exactly what, I don't even want to pinpoint it as the American female, but it really is what women are feeling and just experiencing probably since they were little girls, all their insecurities.
I think short films are really challenging. Not as much time to communicate the entire story, and yet I thought it was really well done, very complete.
My name is DavidJr.com.